Everybody, up for sale is my 2003 Ford Mustang GT track car. This came out of Florida. I bought it from Cameron Pace. He won many pole positions in the thing. He's a really great guy. He's totally happy to be part of the car. If you have any questions, I'm sure he's happy to talk to you about it. Honestly, he has probably more information about the car, or he knows more information about the car than I do. I bought it from him, and it's always been my dream car. Always wanted a New Edge Mustang. Always wanted a tracked one. This is it. But life happens, and I have to get rid of it. It's been a really great car since I've owned it. I've maintained it very well. I installed this seat. I still have the cool shirt cooler that was there. I was actually going to mount it here, or make a bracket for the passenger floorboard, so both could be utilized if needed without removing the seat. It has a fire suppression system. Needs to be recertified though. Yeah, it has a TR6060 6-speed transmission. Maximum Motorsports front suspension, Coney coilovers front and rear, Brembo brakes in the front, and Cobra brakes in the rear. The rear has the Cobra subframe also, with it's got a bunch of full tail boogie like bushings and that sort of stuff. Also has a first gen Coyote engine in it. It's recently rebuilt. I think it has 1 or 2 track days on it, and then I've driven it around town in a few autocross events here and there, but I have had 0 issues with it, and changed the oil regularly. It has a remote oil cooler setup, or filter setup, a gigantic SOB right there. Yeah. Yeah, aluminum radiator, catch can. It's got the ABS still hooked up, and it's also got the fire suppression system ran throughout the engine bay. I do have this headlight for the passenger side that's vented. I've been working on that to try and get it more aerodynamic and flow air better. Needs still just a little bit more work, but I also got a paper air filter, a new oil filter for it, and just some other miscellaneous stuff. I just put a new battery in it a few weeks ago. This is what it looks like. This is the old one, but it goes right behind the passenger seat there. So, carbon fiber dash, racing mirror, full cage, Sparco seat. It's expired also. And it's got the Ford Performance. What do they call it? The pack that makes it the Coyote engine run and stuff like that. Fuel cell vent in the gas tank. It's just a funny little thing. And got an ETL fuel cell, rear diff cooler, and the pump. It's got dual fuel pumps also. I think this whole thing was cut out, so right there, nice and clean, tons of room. Let's see the stock Cobra calipers, but it's got the Brembo hats and the rotors. And I just put these Falcon TR660s on here a little while ago. Been fairly happy with them. Side exhaust, I freaking love that. Rotors, they're good for another season. His front splitter could definitely use some work, and the I was told by Cameron, he was like, coming around a corner and a Miata hit the brakes on a corner that he shouldn't have been hitting the brakes on, and like plowed into the front of him. So the hood, this is a carbon fiber Tiger hood, and it got a little bit of damage on it. He did do some patchwork here. I haven't had any issues with it, but yeah, it needs like a little bit of work, and there's no structural damage or anything, like, so all of that is fine. Yeah, Lexan front and back, and it's also got the Lexan like side windows. It slides in this channel here, and then it hooks like into these little dealies. I was going to do something different later on, but now I'm not. So let's fire it up for you. So we're gonna ignition. So here we got engine coolant temp, oil pressure, and then battery voltage, fuel pressure, battery voltage again. There you go. So it's been about a month since this thing has ran. Maybe not, but a couple weeks, but. This is the reverse button to get it into reverse. This doesn't do anything. I was going to hook it up. That used to be the reverse button. I was going to make it into a horn. I just haven't done that yet. But that's what these wires down here are for. Then motion race works. Turn signal assembly. I custom made this mount to go on the Willwood or Harwood, whatever its brand is, steering column. let's see, menu, on, there you go. Oh, there it is, odometer. So I've put like probably 1,300 some odd miles on this thing since I've owned it. Yeah. But yeah. Oh, it's also got GPS in the aim display. So I've been like driving it on the street with no issues with the cops, at least yet. Its biggest thing is it's really loud. It does have resonators or mini race mufflers, but it's basically straight piped. It's also got an aluminum drive shaft. Yeah, like I said, it's got the TR6060 in it, so like super beefy transmission, 6-speed. Yeah. It doesn't have a radio system in it. That's the antenna, and this is a spot like for the radio with some stuff in it. I also have this bin, sorry, random gibberish, like full of spare parts. It's got like brake calipers, hubs, other stuff like spacers, willy-nilly stuff like that. It also will come with a laptop that plugs in, like it's an old crappy one, but it plugs into the digital dash, so you can change settings and add pins and stuff like that. Trying to think of anything else, but yeah, really good car. Really love it. Like really happy with this car. But tons of tread on the tires. I believe those are BBK headers, but yeah, like the Maximum Motorsports front suspension. It's got the air ducts. I mean, this isn't oh, it's also got like subframe connectors and supports. Like this guy right here is a solid, piece of square, so you can put a jack right there and just jack her up, Yeah, like I said, this is very much a race car. It's not a show car, despite it looking very nice, despite the black bumper. But honestly, I kind of don't mind it. I kind of thought about putting some black hexagons on the hood and on the fenders to try and blend it in that fashion. I don't know. Yeah, these are custom fenders. Like the doors were gutted, obviously. Got these side vents. So yeah, G-Stream wing. Down here. Got the Coney coilovers. Kind of low, so I can't really get a very good video quality there, but I'll jack it up and get some other pictures that you will see. But if you guys have any questions on it, hit me up. Thanks.